At start tayo. So, good morning class.
Good morning, ma'am. Welcome to 8RU.
You may take your seat. But before we begin our discussion, let us all pray. We are beginning the prayer. Amen. You may take your seats. So, who is the secretary of this class? And I call who is absent for today? So, very good. No one is absent today. So, how are you guys? Are you well? So, if you are doing well, can you give me 3 claps? Very good. So, before we start our new lesson, you still remember our last topic? Anyone? Yes, Debbie?
Our last topic
What?
is
Drinking grapes. Another? Sino pa? Diba, we discussed about the effects of earthquake. So, can you give me 3 examples of earthquake? 3 examples of effects of earthquake? Yes, sunshine. Damage to infrastructure. Damage to infrastructure. So, to introduce our new lesson for today, I have here a game called Pick the Word. Do you know or do you familiar with the game Pick the Word? So, for those who are not familiar, I will tell you the mechanics. So, I will flash here pictures or letters, then you will combine the names of those pictures to create another word. So, do you get it, Mario? So, let's start. The first picture is anyone? Just raise your hand if you want to answer. Yes, Sander? Let's see. Ocean, water. So, dahil dyan, next picture. Anyone? titled Thoughts and Quiz. I will give you cards. Pass it. Get one and pass it. Get one and pass. Get one and Get one and pass. So, here's the direction of our activity. So, here is the direction. So, in yellow card, you will write your thoughts about what did you say about when you hear the word typhoon. Write it now. Ano to yung naisip niyo kapag narinig niyo yung salitang typhoon? And write it on the cards. Hindi na natin itinay. And on the human card, you will write your experiences in the past typhoon. And in green card, you will write your favorite emotion. Sulat nila yung thoughts nyo about typhoons, your experiences, and your favorite emotion. You have 3 minutes to finish your cards. Are you finished? You have 1 minute. Yes. You can write your thoughts in Tagalog. Your emotion should be written in words. Your favorite emotion. So after writing your thoughts, the quiz is do you finish? Are you finished? Exchange it to your seatmates. Exchange it to your seatmates. So, after writing your thoughts in the meta cards, 2 lucky students will be picked in our graduator, which present or act the meta cards they have. Are we clear? Are we clear? So, napagpalit na ba? So, Gerard, my turn. Ay! Ano? So, you will present your meta cards in front. Yellow is your experiences. Experiences your Rian. Up here in front. You will say that thoughts with a favorite emotion you So, sasabihin mo yung experiences and thoughts ng masaya. Okay? Sasabihin mo yung thoughts and experiences mo with the emotions na masaya. Yung sasabihin mo yan ng masaya. Thank you. because we have an activity about this.
Formation of tropical cyclones is a natural phenomenon that is used by the Earth to obtain balance or equilibrium, transferring energy from the equator to other parts of the Earth. They are called by various names. In the Northwest Pacific, we call them typhoons. In the Indian Ocean and Southwest Pacific, they are called cyclones. And in the Atlantic, they are called hurricanes. They are often found to form within the Intertropical Convergence Zone or the ICCZ, where the northeast and southeast trade winds meet. Typhoons form just like how ordinary rain clouds form. They start from the evaporation of water molecules from the ocean. Because this moist air is warm, they travel upward until they meet with cold air. At this point, they start to condense and form clouds, resulting in rain showers. The clouds dissipate and vanish after precipitation is completed. With a very active system, clouds can group together into large clusters of thunderstorms. These cluster of clouds are areas of low pressure in the atmosphere. When combined with warm ocean water, they cause electricity distortion, and become two of the key ingredients in transforming ordinary clouds into deadly typhoons. Converging winds also have the movement of warm moist air from the ocean upwards and contribute to the circulation of typhoon. With unabated circulation, the low pressure area becomes a tropical depression. As a tropical depression drifts, it may encounter areas of the ocean where it is exceptionally warm. This will further drive the increase of its circulation, transforming it into a typhoon. And when conditions are ideal, the system starts to rotate even faster. And now, at their center, the eye of the typhoon.
So do you learn in our after watching the video. A typhoon is what? A typhoon is called a tropical cyclone. Circular weather system that forms over warm tropical or subtropical ocean. So yung typhoons, it is a natural disaster that forms in the ocean which we cannot escape. A typhoon can bring heavy rains, strong winds, and other storms. Next, Carla, may you read? So, sometimes we can be confused about the names of the typhoons. It can be cyclones, hurricanes, or typhoons. So, what is the reason why they differ in names? Anyone? From the video presented, why they differ in names? Yes, Brainy? Rian? So, they differ in names because they form in different locations. So, hurricane, they form in Atlantic and Northeast Pacific. Typhoon form in Northwest Pacific and cyclones form in South Pacific and Indian Ocean. So, remember that all of them, typhoon, hurricane, and cyclones, are also the tropical cyclones in general terms. So, what do you think why the Philippines are prone to tropical cyclones? As of the moment, diba, meron tayo binabantayan na tropical cyclone. So, why the Philippines is prone to tropical cyclones? Yes, Brittany? Yes. So, dahil napapalibutan tayo ng water. To be specific, diba? The Philippines is located near the Pacific Ocean where most of the typhoons develop. So, the Philippines experience an average of 20 typhoons every year, and 8 to 9 of them make their landfall, which causes severe or moderate effects to its affected areas. So, yung typhoon na yun, so saan siya nag-landfall? Alam niyo ba? Sa Batanes, diba? Which caused a severe impact to Batanes. Next. So, what do you observe about the features? And Joe, what do you observe about the feature? It is boundaries, yes, Brent? So, the feature here is the Philippine area of responsibility. Next, James, will you read? So, the DOST Pag-asa is responsible in studying and monitoring the Philippine area of responsibility if there is a possibility that typhoon or tropical cyclones may enter the Philippines or Philippine Area of Responsibility to give us fund. So, what is the responsibility of DOST Pag-asa? Yes, Ms. Nael. To give us warnings and updates about the typhoon. Next is Karin. David. So, typhoon often occurs or commonly occurs during the months of June to November. So, recently, we experienced two consecutive typhoons. So, can you name those two consecutive typhoons? Anyone? Yes, Jamie? Bagyo Christine and Bagyo Leon. How about at the moment? What is the name of the typhoon? Yes, Cassandra. Bagyo Marte. So, the highest frequency between August and October. Next. Here in the Philippines, we call it as bagyo. No matter what the classification or the strength or intensity of the typhoon, in the Philippines, we call it as bagyo. Like Bagyo Christine, Bagyo Leon, and Bagyo Marte. So, for our activity, I told you earlier, we will have an activity about the video I sent them earlier. So, I will group you into 3 groups. Then, you will work collaboratively about write the Manila paper the process on how typhoons develop. So, you can create a circle to work collaboratively and exchange ideas about what you watched earlier, about the factors that of how typhoons develop. So you can create a circle. I will give you 5 minutes to finish your activity. So the timer starts now.
Sana yung Manila paper?
Ano tayo? Best sa paper muna. Joke lang. Parte 27.
Last 15 seconds. Last 10 seconds. So,
tropical convergent zone. They form clouds with rain that is infrared diversion that will form in what time.
Form in the intertropical convergence. Next one.
Typhoon is created by warm water entering a low pressure area. After that, the typhoon will move from and it will produce atmospheric moisture.
Very good. Group 1. And last group. So thank you, Brainy. Very good. So I will teach you Islam, the ang galing-galing ko now. So, let's all stand up. And, tignan nyo yung movement ko. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ang galing-galing ko. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ang galing-galing ko. Isa pa. Ang galing-galing ko. Nako, okay na ba? 1, 2, 3, go! 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ang galing-galing ko. So, very good. That's very good. So, all of your answers in your activities are correct. So, these are the causes of typhoon to develop. First is the warm ocean water. Leia, may you read the warm ocean water? Thank you, Leia. So, enable for typhoon to develop, the surface temperature or the ocean temperature should be more than 27 degrees Celsius. So, the water can evaporate and condense in the atmosphere to form clouds. Next. Is the atmospheric pressure. Atmospheric moisture. RPN, may you read? Atmospheric moisture. So the atmospheric moisture is refers to the water vapor in the atmosphere. Are you familiar with fog? Every morning, di ba merong fog? It is example of atmospheric atmospheric moisture. Other example is when you heat water in the kettle and when it reaches 100 degrees Celsius, you will observe that there is a water vapor rises in the air. And after it cools, there is a moisture in the cover of the kettle. So that is the analogy of atmospheric moisture. Next, so here is the cycle of atmospheric moisture. Next, the low pressure area. And Joe?
After
about the picture, the low pressure area and the high pressure area. Sam, sige, Sam.
Tapos po yung high pressure area po po
So, kapag sinabi natin low pressure area, yung air ay tumataas dahil, nagiging warm yung air. So, kapag low pressure area, tatandaan nyo, warm air rises. While the high pressure area, which indicates good condition or good weather condition, the cool air sinks. Again, low pressure area, warm air rises. High pressure area, cold air sinks. Next. Is the converging winds. Sabihan ka? So, converging winds, they are winds that come together to, in one direction to force the air to rise. So, yung converging winds, para mas maintindihan nyo, ganito siya. So, yung mga hangin sa iba't ibang direction ay they come together and force the air to rise. So, ito, this is a vertical clouds which can indicate or which can indicate that there is a possibility of typhoon. Next is the Coriolis effect. So, the Coriolis effect, it is the movement of winds and ocean currents due to Earth rotation. So, in northern hemisphere, it rotates the light. That's why typhoon and hurricanes are moves in counterclockwise. While the southern hemisphere, the Coriolis effect or the movement of the Coriolis effect is they move in clockwise direction. So again, that what is the movement of typhoon? What is the movement of typhoon and hurricane? Counter. How about the cyclones? Clockwise. Very good. Now let's move on to the parts of the typhoon. Do you have an idea about the types of the typhoon? So here is a satellite of a typhoon. So first is the first part of the typhoon is the eye. So what is the eye? Yan. What is the eye of the typhoon? So in the eye of the typhoon, it is small and near because low pressure area is located in the eye of the typhoon, which absorbs warm air and fuels the typhoon to grow and be strong. Next is the eye of the typhoon. Next is the eye wall. The eye wall, which because the energy absorbed in the eye releases in the eye wall. In the eye wall, it brings strong wind, heavy rain, and thunderstorm. Next is the bago ang lahat, can I ask you a question? Why does the eye wall is stronger than the eye? Why does the eye wall is stronger than the eye of the typhoon? Anyone? Why does the eye of the typhoon, why does the eye wall of the typhoon is stronger than the eye of the typhoon? So bakit kaya? Mas malakas daw yung impact ng eye wall kaysa sa eye ng typhoon. Anyone? Margaret? Bakit kaya mas malakas daw yung eye wall kaysa eye?
Ang galing Tagalog. Sa nabasa ko po, yung eyeball ko kasi, it has strong winds po. While din naman po sa eye, light winds lang.
So, dahil nga sa eye, na-absorb lang yung mga warm air, pero sa eye wall, doon na-release yung energy na na-absorb sa eye ng tao. Next is so here is the eye wall of the typhoon surrounding the eye. Next is sustained winds of tropical cyclone. So, the tropical cyclone or tropical storm, 62 to 88 kilometers per hour. So, kapag ganito pa lang yung mga tropical cyclones ay hindi pa sila devastating o hindi pa nakaka-apekto sa mga tao. At wala pa masyadong kagulanting mga na. Next is the severe tropical storm. Is has 89 to 117 maximum sustained winds. The typhoon has a 118 to 220 kilometers per hour maximum sustained winds, and the super typhoon more than 220 kilometers per hour sustained winds. So, ano lang dito, as the maximum sustained wind increases, the attenuation changes. Next is the revised public storm warning signal. So, ito yung nawawalan tayo ng paso kapag ka signal number 1 na. So, hinihintay nyo ba yun? Mamaya next. So, here is the revised public storm wind signal. So, signal number 1, sabi ay 30 to 60 kilometer per hour with a leading time of 36 hours. Sabi no damage to very light damage. Yes, Sam, pakibasa yung wind signal number 2. Wind signal number 2. 61 kilometer to 100 hours. So, kapag wind signal number 2, di ba kapag wind signal number 1, sino walang pasok? Elementary to junior high school. And kapag naman signal number 2, elementary hanggang college, depende pa rin yun. Pero, sabi niya, yung impacts na signal number 2 is light to moderate damage. So, kapag yung mga bahay ay mga light material, dahil sa hangin, pwede na to, masira. While the signal number 3, which is 121 to 170. Sleeping time, or sleep time, 80 hours. And the impact is moderate to heavy. Signal number 4, 171 to 220 kilometers per hour. Sleep time is 12. And the signal number 5, ito yung saan natin ito makakasify. Anong classification ng tropical storm? Yung signal number 5. Super typhoon. So, ang lang dito, habang tumataas yung wind signal, ay mas umiigle yung lead time at mas lumalakas yung impact ng isang tropical cyclone. So, how can we classify the tropical cyclone? For example, the Typhoon Christine and Typhoon Leon. So, ano daw yung classify natin? Si Leon. Ano ba si Leon? Anong tropical cyclone si Leon? Super typhoon. How about Typhoon Christine? Severe tropical storm. So again, for our generalization, what are the main factors that contribute to the formation of typhoon? Can you say? Warm ocean water. What else? contribute to the formation of typhoons? Here's what are the factors or causes that leads to the formation of typhoon? Ano pa? Ano yung sinulat nyo kanina? Temperature ng ocean. Dapat mataas o mababa? Dapat ano? Bakit ba tumataas yung water vapor? Bakit nagkakaroon ng water vapor? Dahil mataas yung heat temperature. Sunshine. Converging winds and flood. Ano pa isa? About yung for example, yung fog, di ba? Yes, liquid. Low pressure area and yan, atmospheric pressure. So, the factors that contribute to formation of typhoon are warm ocean water, converging winds, low pressure area, and atmospheric pressure. So, that's all for today. Your teacher. So, everyone, do you understand our lesson about the typhoon? Any questions? So, now, let's proceed to our activity. So, here is our activity entitled Classification of Tropical Cyclone. So, you will answer the corresponding classification of tropical cyclone or the wind speed of the tropical cyclone. So, anyone who wants to answer? Yes, CJ. Come here in front and speak your answer from the So, what is your answer? Okay. Tropical depression for wind speed 61 kilometer per hour or less. Number 2, anyone? Yes, Sam? So, what is your answer? So, the wind speed for tropical storm is 62 to 88 kilometers per hour. Number 3, next, thunder. So, severe tropical storm if the wind speed is 89 to 117 kilometers per hour. Number 4, anyone? or yung able to track the